最後の審判っていうもののですね、第一段階は食われたものが食ったものを審判するっていうのは出始めなんですよ。しかしそれは出始めであってですね、それでは本当の審判にならないっていうことがあそこで書かれて違うぞってことになるわけですよ。食われたものが食ったものをね弾劾してもそれだけじゃ終わらないんですよ。生きる存在っていうものはですね、存在の中の一部に過ぎなくて、それで最後に出てくるのはですね、生き物の世界じゃなくてですね、ゼロと無限大っていうですね、存在論の根拠みたいなものが最後に出てくる。あれは書かれてない。しかし僕は読んでみると、要するに生き物が生き物を弾劾してもね、あれ最後の審判にならないってことなんですよ。最後の審判って主張は。だから違うぞっていうところからが重要な問題なんだけど、その食われたものは食ったものを探し出して審判して、それは違うぞっていうようなあそこの眼目なんだけど、それは僕は読み直してみるとよく書かれてないですね。違うぞいかが。だから最後の審判という考え方がダメだっていうことを本当は言ってるわけですよ。あそこは最後の審判でなくて新しい存在の革命をやって作らなくちゃダメ、そういう食ったものは食われるものを弾劾するっていうそういう世界を作り変えちゃうなくちゃダメだということですね。しかし弾劾の始まりはね、食うことにあるわけですよ。だからそれに対して非常にこの現在は盲目的で反省してないっていうことに対してはね、食われたものが弾劾するってことも意味があるでしょうね。ことにヨーロッパでは。
Une autre voix, encore, encore, une autre voix.
Hansel and Gretel are alive and well, and they're living in Berlin. She's a cocktail waitress, and he had a part in a Fassbinder film. And they sit around at night now, drinking schnapps and gin, and she says, Hansel, you're really bringing me down. And he says, Gretel, you can really be a bitch. He says, I've wasted my life on our stupid legend when my one and only love was the Wicked Witch. She said, what is history? And he said, history is an angel being blown backwards into the future. He said history is a pile of debris, and the angel wants to go back and fix things, to repair the things that have been broken. But there's a storm blowing from paradise, and the storm keeps blowing the angel backwards into the future. And this storm is called progress.
Une autre voix, encore, encore, une autre voix.
Like this, and there was a little girl, she was about 11, and I mean, I'm sure she was not so little, but she a little bit erotic, and then she said, which I never forget, she said like, dance, dance, otherwise we are lost. A sentence like that. I think I don't see it now nicely how that happened, how that was, but I think many times when there was no dance or when there were no music, I don't know how certain cultures would have been survived, really, if they didn't. There's another thing, a man, he was very old, he was from Turkey, and he liked always to speak with me. He was always telling me about his mother, which is over 100 and lives in a little village in Turkey. And he also said, the mother always said to him, "Don't cry, sing."
Une autre voix, encore, encore, une autre voix.
Staring at a burning fire isn't salvation. Sympathy for the devil isn't salvation. Lucid ambiguity isn't salvation. Blah, 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 blah isn't salvation. Discovering there is no salvation is salvation.
And the man said that if his fortune gave some money to his work, then the rules would just snap and a person could not choose what he still wanted to be. But his own version of what he said with his soft hand smiled well, and then he said, if he can't change it, then you'll be the other person in the clothes that wasn't there. But whom is the second person is what the fairy said. You know, if the fairy really said that the lost souls were there, then the certain transformed, smelly little husband would not be there because he said the pot was there and you said he wasn't there. But his wife said he loved the man. That's what he said. And again, the transforming fairy said, quite right. Because if money was just a rule, then the third person couldn't choose what kind of pot he wanted. Because she just snapped that rule, that fairy just snapped, and then she waved her little wand and she said, abracadabra, the third person was quite like the first, but less smelling, more cheerful than some of the clothes with money. You know, I don't make the rules. I just work here. And if she really worried about her husband, then wouldn't she just say to him, get rid of his crooked smile? And then the transforming fairy would have said, fine, go back to him. But she didn't. No, instead she took the money. It's always about money, isn't it? She took the pot, she took the money, she took the clothes. So what else is there? No, that's all wrong. Wait, that's totally wrong. Wait, if she said the fairy was there,